That is a lovely start. Hello there, folks. Welcome back to an episode of Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjyFM. Good to see you. Now, while our draw in Europe was pretty kind, I guess I say that, I've drawn the first leg. Our draw in the FA Cup after beating Sheffield Wednesday, not as kind. That's right, Manchester City are the team waiting for us. They've got a Dorian as their hot prospect. That Spal fans will rejoice. Although, he doesn't play for me, so I don't know why. So yeah, Manchester City in the quarter-final, and I suspect then that will be tomorrow's episode. But today, the second leg of our Europa League tie is very finely poised. The home leg was a 0-0, which is not good, not bad, really. It's just 0-0, isn't it? It's the same as it always is. 2-0 winning against Norwich in the middle of that as well then. That was a good result. Pepe, Smith Rowe getting on the goals. And yeah, good performance from us. So league-wise, things are looking pretty good. 4th in the Premier League right now. We'll play Aston Villa later on, hopefully holding on to those top 5-6 spaces. And hopefully, the first things first then, we can get through against Sporting. This is quite important, as is the Europa League year on year. The Europa League journey I'm going on is so strange. Right, team-wise for this one then, Hector Bellerin, very, very close to returning, but not quite ready as far as I'm concerned. So Leno will be in goal, Van Hoosenden will be at right back, Sadrui will be next to Saliba, Tierney at left back, of course, Torreira, Tielemans in the centre with Hataran to play behind Diego, Smith Rowe one side, Pepe the other. We've got an injury to Lozano at the moment, which means he can't play 5 days to 2 weeks with a twisted ankle, so won't feature in today's episode at all. He's had a weird season for me. 5 goals, 5 assists. It's pretty good, but a 7.11, not as good as he was doing before I came. So I've ruined him. That's the moral of the story. Whereas Diego, I mean, Diego. I mean, it works. Only do it when he scores, Ben. Don't ruin what is a lovely, rare moment. And I mentioned it last episode as well. Lots of you are having a familiar situation with the amount of highlights you're having in games. Let's see what today brings. As, there's been less highlights, but I don't know if I prefer it or not. All right, let's see how we do. I'm relatively confident. I don't know if I should be or not. Away from home, I'm going to start more aggressive, I think, today. I'm just sitting here thinking, we'll go positive from the off. We won't sit on balance today, as Arsenal under-18s have won their under-18 Premier Division Cup. Does that count in the Glory Hunter Challenge? Because technically, I've not even won it. Who do I think is the hot prospect? There's a player called Ross. Right, hang on. We need to... Hang on. There's a player called Ross. I mean, that's not gone well. Ross. He's not great, is Ross. Where's he from? Tell me there's more here. He's got some Jamaican heritage as well. Born in George's Plain in Jamaica. George's Plain, I love that. And he's called Ross. Ross. I mean, I was wondering if there was more to this, really. There isn't, viewers, but he's called Ross. I wish he was better, because I think we'd all enjoy following the career of Ross. We still can, to be fair. There's nothing stopping me. It's a corner. Torreira, 11 minutes gone, played in, and Weghorst gets it clear for Sporting. Our first game against them, I'd say, was pretty mundane. We dominated it. We had significantly more shots. I think they had 4 as Torreira. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. 3rd goal of the season for him, has bent one into that. I was going to say the corner. It wasn't. It was quite essential. I don't know what the keeper's doing. But in the first game, they had 4 shots, none on target. We had 18 shots, I think it was. And it still didn't find the win. We got FM'd a little bit, I think it's fair to say. But Torreira there, wow, we've come out with a purpose. Sporting already. Not Sporting Lisbon, by the way. So a few people saying Sporting Lisbon in the last comment section. It was me. They're not called Sporting Lisbon. That's a mistake on my part, as Hataran goes close. Smith Rowe can't convert. Didn't realise Smith Rowe actually plays sort of more naturally on the left. I've been playing him in behind the striker. It's not his place of work, viewers, so I can only apologise. You wouldn't make the milkman deliver the post, would you? So, unless there was an emergency, how have we not scored there? I don't know how we've not scored there, but we've not scored there. That's one thing we know for certain. You wouldn't make the milkman deliver the post. No, you wouldn't, would you? It's not his area of expertise. You wouldn't let me manage an actual football club. It wouldn't be not my area of expertise. So, no. All right, Sporting, I've got a chance to do something maybe as we clear it away. Of course, we've got the away goal, so that's pretty massive. They now know they've got to score a couple of goals to find a way back into this. The away, I forgot how just important that goal we scored a moment there with Torreira was, as defensively he does brilliantly as well, as he finds Leno, and it's whether we can figure something out here. The red versus the green. It's like ready, steady, cook, isn't it, viewers? No? You're too young? Okay. No, some of you aren't. Some of you are well on board with that reference. You love that reference as Pepe makes his way into the penalty area. Smith Rowe falls to Tierney, 25 yards out. He's dribbled forward. He was never 25 yards out. We've missed the chance. I shouldn't have lied to begin with. Pepe on a 6.4. Atard on a 6.4. Playing well. No, it's not going well. Pogba, I think, has scored a penalty for Manchester United as well. We're guarding against complacency, viewers. We've got a shield. We've got a sword. We're ready for action. This is a shield, apparently. Smith Rowe, as he dribbles forward on this left-hand side. No one's really trying to tackle him as he plays a ball across to Nicolas Pepe. Finds Tielemans, Ataren out to Van Hoosenden on that side. Ball back into the penalty area. Smith Rowe cannons it off the crossbar. Pepe is going to meet the ball. As can he get a cross in? He finds a corner. He finds a corner. This game's going very much like the previous game I played against them, where we are pretty dominant. The fact we're only leading by 1 is a little bit surprising. Smith Rowe again, as he just dribbles into a defender. Smith Rowe on it again. I mean, we're looking to get a second. I mean, at least we're trying to. Tierney on that side now. Can he? Oh, he's called offside. Fine. Apply the rules. See if I care. Ataren on a 6 point. Right, that is it. I did it in a recent game against Norwich. I'm doing it again. Carlos Pinto is coming on, and I'm going for a 4-2-2-2 system. We'll see if it gets a little bit more out of Pepe, see if it gets a bit more out of Diego, and let's see if Carlos Pinto can come on then and make an impact. And with a 1-0 lead, you probably think, Ben, just set up shop and defend a little deeper. But no, what we'll do is we'll look for a second, and then that should seal the game as Diego actually picks it up now. Ball back into the centre as Pepe scores a fantastic goal and really starts his Arsenal career off well. He's been here for 6 years, Ben. Get with the times. He's also missed that chance, viewers. If you were just listening to that, then you'll probably think we're leading 2-0. We're not. It's still 1-0. Sporting there, having a shot on target. Those frisky devils, those. We're working it quite neatly again. I've been into hold possession in this system. It's actually pretty good because our inside forwards aren't too far away. They're not detached from the play normally. As Pepe, well, it's a brace for it. It's not. Again, sorry. We get him off. Bring Saka on. 15 minutes to go. Sure we do. Let's get Jordan Henderson on for Tielemans. Come on. Let's all get naked. Pardon? It's a corner, viewers. Let's just focus on the match. Ben Pinto to Smith Rowe as I'm fully dressed. Just in case anyone was wondering. Nobody was wondering. So we'll just move on. I'm wearing some lovely black jeans and I've still got my boots on because I went out earlier. So forward we go as Saka. He's just come on and we maybe should have scored. If he doesn't play well this season, we'll fire him. We'll give him his P45. Well, I'll let you fill in the blanks for a change, viewers. I'm always making the jokes. You come up with it. He's called Saka. I'll leave I'll give you all the information. Now, at this point, there's 3 minutes to go, and Sporting need to score 2 to go through. And the way the game's gone, 31 shots for us. We've controlled the game. Interestingly, not with more possession, but you can see every time we've got the ball, we do look pretty good with it. As Saka cuts inside, finds Diego, Jordan Henderson, and well, I've enjoyed that more than I should have done for a man that hasn't actually scored. Time's ticking away, though. It looks like, wow, what a convincing way to get through this round. Arsenal 1, Sporting 0. Low-scoring game, viewers. That's the thing about the new patch, it seems. All right, then, let's see. Is there going to be a draw today? There is. The semi-final draw is the teams then all go through, lots of them, to be expected as Borussia Dortmund. Well, don't play Lewandowski. That's the lesson of that. They are out, it seems. Lazio through, Porto through, Manchester United through, as well as ourselves, and there's still lots of games to go. And I've got to say, these 8 teams considerably weaker, I would say, than the teams that have just played. Everton, Ajax, Benfica, and Hoffenheim, probably the stronger of the 4, all go through. Although Ajax, Marseille, that's a pretty close one. It took, 2 goals in the 94th minute. Absolute drama over there. Now, I think we've got a quarter-final and maybe semi-final draw. I think you do both draws here. Oh, and it's Regen Day, viewers, and it's dreadful. Is it? And none of them good. Wow. Sean Cahill. From Suits, for anyone that has watched Suits. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. Not even a son. Nothing. This is my best player, apparently. I mean, wow. How much are we spending on youth development and youth? Blimey. I mean, I've not been here long enough to have an impact, viewers. Maybe we need to talk to the board. Well, we've got the draws coming up, but let's just have a quick chat with the board here. Improve youth facilities pronto. I mean, look, we're getting left behind here. Have you not seen it? Have you seen the intake? Is what I want to say. The lack of ambition is right. They've just ignored me. I can't actually improve anything else. But that's all we've got. Right, well, I'll just leave then. All right, draws, though, coming up. Here we go. Quarterfinals first. And I think the semi-finals are drawn at the same time as Ajax will play Everton, Arsenal to play Hoffenheim, a former foe in Germany. That, I've got to say, probably is the kinder of the draws. Lazio, Benfica, Porto to play Manchester United. And if I'm not mistaken, we've got the other semi-final. Yeah, more draws to go. Semi-final. So if we get through against Hoffenheim, we will face off against... didn't want that. Porto or Manchester United. That's a problem. And you can see that the other teams there, Lazio, Benfica will play Ajax or Everton. So there we go. Arsenal versus Hoffenheim. 4th currently in the Bundesliga. Looking pretty good. This is their best player, apparently. Jim Patrick Feldhahn. And, yeah, I mean, they're doing okay in the Bundesliga. Who's leading the Bundesliga? That's annoying. Move on, Ben. Meanwhile, Inter are behind Lazio, who have got a game in hand as well. So Lazio are back, viewers. All right, a couple of days, and Aston Villa. He's good. He's Belgian. Just being player profiles now, apparently. Crystal Palace have beaten Bournemouth 7-0. And the best thing is Lacazette's got 3. If anyone was wondering where Lacazette is, he's there, scoring 3. Oh, I've got cramp in my foot, viewers. This is unnecessary, isn't it? How do you get rid of cramp in your foot? Just sit here and wait for it to pass. It's not, actually, Clay, I'm not setting this up for a joke. I've just genuinely got cramp in my foot. This is my 1700th video, 1,700 videos on the channel. First time I've got cramp in my foot. So this is great. So thanks for watching, everyone. 30 million views. We recently hit 73,000 subscribers. And yeah, 1,700 videos. It's quite good, isn't it, really? Thanks for watching. Without you watching, those statistics would not exist. So thanks very much. It's been fun, hasn't it? It's been a journey. Now, Hector Bellerin, do you want to play right back? Let's risk it. Go on, Hector. Have a go. He's been injured for absolutely ages. Let's get him back into the fold. All right, team-wise, we're going to go with exactly what we just played in that game against Sporting. We'll see if they can beat Aston Villa. It's A versus A, viewers. And they've got Asensio, who, of course, if you remember, was a player at Inter Milan with me. They've loaned him for the season. He's having a really quite good year. 7 goals in 23 games. Not too bad at all. And also at the back, they've got Ali Kamara, another player that I signed at Borussia Dortmund and then sold not long afterwards, realising I probably made a mistake, but made a good profit. So this is good. This is why I like this now. We're in the game world, and there's suddenly players that I've managed that are all over the place. Aston Villa have got 2 of them. All right, then, here we go. Let's see. Can we do the business? We're 2 minutes in, and there's already a highlight, potentially in our favour. It's Diego Pepe. Oh, it happened so quickly. I've not even sped up the highlights. It was just a very quick passage of play, and Pepe has banged it into the back of the net. The help of Diego to be involved. 20th of the season for Nicolas Pepe. As you can see here, the midfield boys working beautifully together in tandem. That out towards Pepe, heads it down, back to him, and just strikes it on goal. It's a great finish. I mean, I wasn't really expecting it. I'm not gonna lie, but here we go. Look at that. I mean, we're on fire. Bellerin's back in the team, viewers. We've suddenly got a better balance all of a sudden. There's now Smith Rowe wins the header on. Ali Kamara gets it clear-ish. Grealish is still in the Villa team, which is quite rare. You don't see it as often anymore. As Ariola's ball out is decent, but no, Asensio run off it a little bit. Nuno Santos, though, going to drive forward for Aston Villa. And already, this game is both games we've had so far today. Asensio scored. Why would you do that to me, mate? I thought we had a friendship. I brought him in at Inter. Barely played him, and this is how he treats me. But no, last episode, both games were a bit mundane, whereas these 2 today have been, so far at least, a bit more action-packed. As we're back on the ball again. Torreira, he's got pressure on him, finds Saliba, though, and the ball forward towards Diego is very good. I don't know what he's going to do from there, though. He goes for goal himself, and it's behind for a goal kick. I'm going to go positive again. Home side against Aston Villa, who are decent, to be fair, 7th in the league table, but Diego's found a little bit of space as he races forward. Oh, Diego! Hang on! Diego! It's fun, isn't it? It all starts with the Aston Villa throw-in that Hataran gets on like a shot. I hope he gets the assist for that as well. It was quite a long time that Diego had the ball before he shot, but I'm assuming he does. It's a great finish past the goalkeeper. Areola beaten, and one-on-ones are fixed, viewers. If only they were fixed when I had Belossi up front. Viewers, not even annoyed. Torreira, corner, whipped in, as Diego should have been under that, really. Jack Grealish is going to take it away for Villa. I'm still surprised. I mentioned it before. Grealish on so many saves I've played. Goodness me. Torreira, he's in. It's a one-on-one, viewers. They're broken. Fix them, someone. Sports Interactive, hello. No, it does surprise me that he's still there. I've seen him move. I've played about 3 or 4 saves this year, and he's moved on every single one of them as well. They nearly found another goal for themselves. It's a throw into Aston Villa. A goal for Arsenal incoming? Maybe, viewers, as Timon has got it on that side. Smith Rowe clears it up towards Diego, and the ball's knocked down. Diego, if he can make a run. Hataran's going on his own, though. Beats his man. In on goal. Hataran. Oh, my goodness me. He never does that. Mohamed Hataran with his 2nd goal of the season. He never does that. Imagine being a player, then your manager just goes, he never does that. It's not very comforting, is it? But he races forward. I don't know what's got into him. And he finds the finish. More of that, please, Hataran. It's a great finish, too. The keeper beaten 3-1. Only 15 minutes on the clock, viewers. Goals are plenty. Potentially another chance straight away as Bellerin finds Hataran, finds Pepe, and we are rolling, viewers. Nicolas Pepe, Areola saves. Oh, what? Sorry, viewers. There's been a corner there, and they've scored from it. So I apologise for it not being a live com there of the goal going in, but it's just surprising, isn't it? They've whipped a ball in, An unmarked header at the front post. Leno nearly gets there. Sports Interactive, is everything okay? I've seen 2 one-on-one goals, and you just let a corner go in. It's 3-2, viewers. That's the bigger story. Grealish, ball forward. Asensio in on goal once again, and they're looking dangerous. Leno with a decent save, and Asensio runs it out. Villa, though, forward again. They're not bothered. Bellerin, great. He's not been back in the team long, but he already is making crucial interceptions. Diego races forward. It's cut up by Areola, and now Diego runs it out of play. That's twice now. Oh, we got key highlights on it. We have, viewers. You'd never know it. Jack Grealish is finding some lovely passes from that deeper position, as we do try and close down, though. Bowen's ball forward to Tierney isn't great, and Hatarin's going to pick up the loose ball now, and a lovely ball forward to Diego, who's in again. Diego, he's done that a few times now. Thing is, we've taken a very early lead, and now I feel somewhat on edge. They've got a free kick. Nuno Santos with it, shoots on goal. Viewers, what's going on? We were 3-1 up. I was having a lovely time. I mean, Santos with one of the best free kicks I've seen on the game this year. That is sensational. Leno should maybe do slightly better, but I don't think he's expecting it on his left-hand side. It's a really great free kick as Tielemans wins it back. Diego, what was I saying about low-scoring games recently, viewers? Pepe races forward. 5 minutes left of the first half. Can we get a lead going into the... No, we can't. You just forget it. I've told them I'm not happy with the performance, which is a strange thing to say when you've scored 3 in the first half. We've immediately got a corner. I might as well talk about it as Diego scores. Diego. You're all doing it at home, I know it. I know it, viewers. The amount of videos people have sent in is currently in single digits. That digit means 0. But people, I can only assume you're loving it. The whole family, honestly. Oh, I can just see it now, viewers. It's like Live Aid. We're back on the ball. 55 gone. It's been highlights aplenty. The comparison to last episode is ridiculous. A Smith Rowe there. Test the keeper's vision, at least. He just sort of... Oh, it's gone. It's knocked it wide. Tielemans finds Smith Rowe again, who I've got to say has been quite dangerous from that side of the pitch, as Diego does brilliantly to get that ball. The pass didn't actually look that good. Tierney into Pepe, and oh my goodness me, 5-3, viewers. There's been so many goals. It's a goal fest, viewers. That's why the episode is called Goal Fest, unless I've forgotten and I've called it something else. I mean, I can make changes here, but 15 minutes to go. They're playing quite well, but at least attacking-wise, they're playing quite well. Smith Rowe is the only one that you'd maybe take off. So on comes Henderson for Torreira. 5 minutes left to go. Is there going to be a 6th goal for us in this game? Pepe and Bellerin combined. I've got to say, Bellerin on a booking, but has come back after a long injury spell. It's been really good to get him 90 minutes today as Tielemans and Pepe continue to work well together. Jordan Henderson there, looking good. Oh, he's so composed. Somebody. That's why you bring in a man of his experience. Bellerin, far side, as back into Tielemans now. Can he find a delivery? Someone's there. Pepe will find it. He goes for goal himself, and it hits, I think it whistled over the crossbar, it said there. There it is. And there we are then, 5-3, Arsenal victorious. Pepe and Diego with a brace apiece, and that is going to be the catalyst then for victory. Lovely stuff, really good performances from us, and we continue to go through as well, of course, in the Cup. Manchester City will be our next game, and where does the Europa game fall in towards that as well? Okay, Hoffenheim, so we'll play City in the quarter-final, we'll include Leicester in some capacity, and then, of course, that Hoffenheim first leg will bring you that one as well. This season, it's all about the Cup competitions. Forget the Premier League, it can't be won, viewers. We're so many points behind. 12 points. Is it impossible? I don't know. If we keep on the run that we're on right now in the league, like we've won a lot of games recently. Look at it. Oh, it could all happen. But you'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out how it all goes. With love and care then from me, it's until next time. I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Sorry for the intermittent uploads recently. I'll explain soon. With love and care. Goodbye. I did 2 goodbyes. I'm doing that a lot recently. Is one goodbye good enough? No.